Hello everyone. This is your session 2 storage devices. I'm going to explain now. So what is storage devices? Storage devices, you know that to store data and information we use storage devices, and these storage devices can hold data and instructions and information for future use. So we have different storage devices. So let's see one by one. First one is hard disk drive. Hard disk drive, we can call it as hard disk or otherwise hard disk drive. So which is placed inside the CPU box or cabinet. And you know that it is the permanent storage area of your CPU of your computer. Means whatever the programs and the documents, for example, if you save a file, if you save a document, if you save a presentation, if you want to store that files permanently in your computer, it will store into the hard disk drive. And it consists of flexible circular platters, and it uses the magnetic particles to store data and instructions and information. We can see here in the picture it looks like this, and it has the different flexible circular platters inside it, and use magnetic particles to store the each magnetic particle. It stores the data inside that. Okay, next one is, and you know the hard disk, it can store in different sizes. It comes in different sizes like 500 GB to 8 terabytes. That means, so the more hard disk, the size of the hard disk, it improves the performance, and if you can store more information, more softwares if you want, we can take the size, we can take the good size, and we can use it in our systems. Next one is optical disc and compact disc, like we can simply call it as CD also. It looks like this, and we can see in the picture it is a flat round portable metal storage medium, and it has you can see here this diameter is from here the center of the part to the edge of here 4.75 inches of diameter. And these compact disc comes in two types, compact disc and digital versatile disc. CD-ROM means you know that it stores only 700 MB of data, whereas DVD-ROM can store 4 GB to 7 GB of data. Okay, next one is recordable CD and DVD. So these are multi-session compact disc. That means we can only write one side of that CD only, and at a time we can use only one side of the part. And once if you write the data, we cannot erase the data from this CDs. That means only we can use it once only. We cannot rewrite the data here. Next one is rewritable CD or DVD. Yes. So in the previous one only we can write the data, but we cannot rewrite the data. That means once if you use it, we cannot rewrite it. But in the case of these rewritable CD or DVDs, we can use it multiple times. That means once if you write the data, and we can erase it also, and if you want we can rewrite the data also. And to run these rewritable CDs or DVDs, we need a special software like NeuroExpress. In some operating systems it comes in built-in, but if maybe in some operating system it may not come, you can download this NeuroExpress and we can use this facility. Next one is Blu-ray disc. Blu-ray disc, it is a new format, and it has the higher capacity. If you compare with the CDs and DVDs, it has the higher capacity of storage capacity. Like 100 GB of data we can store in these Blu-ray disc. But only thing is, if you want to run these Blu-ray disc, we need Blu-ray players. We cannot run, that means we have particularly Blu-ray players only. Next one is flash drive. Flash drive is nothing but pen drive. We can store large amount of data in these pen drives, but to use these pen drives we need a USB port, like universal serial bus port on a computer. And if you want to use it in a TV, for the TV also we need that built-in port, USB port. If you have the port to the devices, we can use it anywhere like CPU, TV or any other devices. It is also comes in different sizes. We can store large amount of data. Next, memory cards. Memory cards, you are very much aware of these memory cards we are using in our mobile. The one we are using in our mobiles, or with the USBs or flash drives also we are using. So it has the only very size, very small in sizes, but 1.5 inches is the higher width of the flash drives or pen drives, these memory cards, memory card size. And we can remove from the slot and we can place it, we can replace it, and we can insert it, and we can be removed from the slot also. So these are memory cards. And next one is coming to the processing devices. Processing devices, you know that to process the data we need processing devices. So processing device or processor is the main chip of the computer which is used to process data. Processing means, you know that treating the data according to the instructions and changing it in the form of information, Okay, now first one is I'm going to explain you here processor. So what is the processor here? CPU, Central Processing Unit. You know that CPU is the brain of the computer, and whatever the instructions you are giving, it performs by the CPU processor only. And it has, the CPU consists of 3 sections. Already you are aware of this: ALU, CU, MU, Arithmetic Logic Unit, Control Unit, Memory Unit. Now you can see ALU means it performs arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and comparison operations like greater than, less than, logical operations like AND, OR, NOT. These type of instructions performed by ALU unit. Control unit means it controls the functions of a computer. For example, if you given multiple instructions to the processor, that means which instruction we need to execute first, which one is second, like this. If you that control unit is controls everything here. Next, memory unit means once the process is done, to hold for some time, so memory unit holds the data for the some time. Next one is CPU manufacturers. These processor chips manufactured by different companies like Intel, AMD. Here Intel manufactures these processor chips like Pentium and Celeron, and AMD manufacturing company manufactures Sempron and Athlon, two processor chips. These are different processor chips manufactured by Intel and AMD. We can see on the picture. Now next one is multi-core processor. Multi-core processor means in the name itself it has multiple processor chips. It looks like only single CPU set, but inside it we have 2 different processor chips. And if it is a dual core processor, that is 2 processor chips, and if it is a quad core processor, that means it has 4 separate core processor, that means 4 processor chips. But operating system treats every core processor is as a single processor only, and it improves the system performance if you have multi-core or dual core or quad core processor in your computer. That means processor, it contains the circuitry necessary to execute instructions, every core processor. So this is about processing devices and processing. So we are done with this first unit, storage devices and processing devices. So I hope you all are understand.